It's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe. The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music with
everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why. You know.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Evie and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. You know, all the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Good evening and welcome. It's Wednesday, the 10th of February, and it's the 82nd episode of Virtually Green Note. My name's Emma, and I'll be your host this evening. Thank you for joining us wherever in the world that you are. I'm delighted to see in the comments box already we've got people from everywhere. We are absolutely thrilled to have you this evening because we've got a wonderful folk lineup for you tonight. First up, we've got a trad guitarist and singer born in Yorkshire, bred in Dumfries and Galloway. She's one of the most notable folk guitarists in the UK, awarded Musician of the Year at the Scots Trad Music Awards and nominated for the same at the BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards, as well as numerous nominations and awards for her solo and collaborative work, leading to performances all over the world. A sought-after collaborator, she's a key member in well-known projects including Ross Ainsley and Ali Hutton, award-winning folk powerhouses Canaris Quintet and Songs of Separation, amongst others. She's also a lecturer in the Traditional Music Department at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland and was recently awarded Tutor of the Year at the Scots Trad Music Awards. Broadcasting from Glasgow, or Glas Vegas as she calls it, please welcome Jenn Butterworth.
Thanks very much, Emma.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. It's so lovely to be here. Nice to be doing a show.
Great. Well, we're thrilled to have you.
Yeah, it's
really
a shame it's not in London. I've been to the Green Note a few times before with Claire Hastings, and it's always a really lovely place to come and play. So,
thank
it's a joy to be
here.
here.
Hopefully it'll be not too much longer. We can have you in 3D in the flesh.
IRL, yeah.
Yeah. And next up, we have got a multi-instrumentalist folk musician hailing from Derbyshire, a 4-time nominee and winner of Musician of the Year at the BBC Radio 2 Folk Awards, a veteran of the mighty Bellowhead, founder member of acclaimed instrumental trio Leveret, and former and inaugural say that again, inaugural artistic director of the National Youth Folk Ensemble. He has recorded and performed with numerous well-known artists, and his critically acclaimed show Made in the Great War led to appearances on the Antiques Roadshow and BBC Breakfast, BBC Radio 2, 3, 4 and 6 Music, being named as one of the defining English fiddle players of his generation by Mark Radcliffe. He's released his debut solo album, touring to sellout crowds in 2019, swiftly followed by his highly anticipated second solo album in 2020. Broadcasting from Stroud, please welcome Sam Sweeney.
Evening,
Hello,
everybody.
Sam.
Hello, Jen. Hi, Emma.
Hiya.
Hello, hello.
That felt a
Loving
little
your-
bit like University Challenge, that did. It was lovely.
Did it?
It was
Well,
great.
I was channeling Paxman vibes. I'm doing my best
Yeah.
there. There's just so much that you guys have done. It's a scramble to get it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm loving I can see this platinum album scenario behind you there. That's very exciting.
Oh, yeah, those are the
Yeah.
Bellowhead albums, so I can remember. I can remember what we used to do.
Very cool. Very cool indeed. And last but not least, we have got a fiddler, singer and banjo player from Northern California who began touring with Daryl Ainger's Republic of Strings at 14, releasing her debut solo album at 17. She continued to tour and record while earning a degree at Princeton University, where she joined alternative bluegrass band Crooked Still, with whom she's made 4 recordings and toured the world. A much sought-after collaborator and session musician, she also tours with Hawktail, Bella Fleck, Abigail Washburn, Tony Trichka, Dave Rawlings and Gillian Welch, amongst others. She's performed on Late Night with David Letterman and Saturday Night Live as part of Steve Martin's Bluegrass Band, and features on Martin's Grammy-winning album The Crow, new songs for the 5-string banjo. Now, I'm not sure we have her yet, but when we do, she'll be broadcasting from Nashville, Tennessee. She's having just one or two couple of little hiccups that are being currently ironed out in the backstage area. But in the meantime, we will be handing over to the lovely Jenn, followed by Sam. And then hopefully by the time Sam is finished, you can pass it over to Brittany, but I'll let you know as and when. So in the meantime, take it away. One bit, sorry. Regulars. I wanted to say, you know the next bit. For anybody new joining us, Virtually Green Note takes the form of a writer's round. So each artist is going to take it in turns to perform a song. And then in between songs, we're hopefully going to hear a little bit about the ideas and the inspiration behind their songs. Then they're going to hand over to the next artist. So tonight we're going to start with Jenn, followed by Sam, and then Brittany. So we're going to do couple of rounds of that, then we're going to take a little break in between, and then we're going to do another couple of rounds, including a cover version of the artist's choice. Right then, so kicking us off for this evening, we have the lovely Jenn Butterworth. Take it away, Jenn.
Thanks very much, Emma. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I'm going to kick off with a song. I don't write a lot of songs myself. I tend to arrange other stuff instead. So this is a brilliant song by Sandy Denny, and it's called All Our Days. We search for everything, keeping what we would win. Orchids or tiny flowers, wooden huts or ivory towers, centuries or hours. Dark are the winter days, holy in many ways. Walls of time unshaken, whilst through them we are taken, sleeping for us wake. Ice melts on the lake, birds begin in making their way back home. summers and winter snows, sun upon the daffodils, dancing on the verdant hills, lambs in the fields. Warmer grows the morning sun, days of youthfulness and fun, the prime of the year begun, a song of summer to be sung. Everything is one, working day is done, watch the river running through our lives. How slowly the colors change. We feel the drops of rain miss a vein and rise again. We barely stroll the shadow late as the autumn night draws in. We sit upon the sand, warmth draining from the land, watching the ruby sun setting on the ocean. The echoes in the caves, the flame upon the waves, the echoes in the caves, the flame upon the waves, the echoes in the caves, memories forsaken all our days.
Yeah, Jen.
Thanks very much. How's it going, Sam?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. I love Sandy Denny. She's one of my favourite well, she was incredible, was she not?
Oh, totally amazing, totally amazing. And I remember first hearing that song, and it's like, it's got this whole massive orchestral arrangement with it as well. It's just beautiful. I totally love it. So it was a bit of an epic journey trying to put it on the guitar. A lot of instruments to get on the guitar.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I remember when Bellowhead were artists in residence at the South Bank Centre, and loads of us did the Sandy Denny tribute show at the Queen Elizabeth Hall, and I'd only just joined Bellowhead at the time, and I didn't know, because I was sort of brought up listening to the Fairport stuff, but I didn't know her singer-songwriter stuff. And then there were all these amazing guest singers like Mary Epworth and P.P. Arnold and stuff coming to sing Sandy Denny songs. And then I met Dave Swarbrick for the first time.
Excellent.
So that was pretty cool.
Oh, amazing. Well, what have you got next?
How about it? Oh, there's a segue. How about that? I'll play you some tunes on Dave Swarbrick's fiddle.
Oh, hey!
Yeah. So, yeah, I've got a massive list of tunes that I might choose to play. So I think I've chosen these. I'll play 3 tunes. The first tune is a very well-known tune. Lots of people know this tune. Certainly those who sort of play English trad music like I do. So this first tune is called Young Collins, and I've been playing it quite a bit recently. It's a great Morris dance tune. And I'll then go into this tune called Young Collins Rant. which I didn't know existed, but I was recently lucky enough to find this funny old crusty manuscript of English tunes in an American library, and this was in there. So it's called Young Collins Rant. So Young Collins Rant, and then if I get that far, I'll play a tune off my last record called The Old Wagon Way.
Yay!
So yeah, here we go. I'll take my headphones off, otherwise I'll not be able to do anything. So any problems, just wave at me.
That was fantastic. Thank you very much, guys. I loved it.
Oh, thanks, Emma.
We have Brittany, so I'm going to bring her in to join you guys. And so, yeah, it'll be Brittany next, and then we start again with you, Jenn. So it'll be Jenn, Sam, Brittany. Fantastic. Please welcome Brittany Haas.
Yay!
Yay!
Hello!
Glad to have you with us.
Oh, glad to be
I'll
here.
leave you to it. Well, it's our pleasure. I'll leave you to it. So it's you next, and then you pass over to Jenn.
Okie doke. That was awesome, Sam.
Thank you. How are you, Brittany? How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. You know, fun to get to do this and be here with you guys.
Yeah.
Totally.
I haven't seen you. I last saw you in a foyer in Glasgow, I think, with your sister.
Oh,
At
was
Celtic
that?
Connections year before last, maybe?
Yeah, a year and a half ago or something.
For
2 years ago.
about 2 minutes.
That's usually the way at Celtic Connections, isn't it?
Yeah. Cool.
Nice one.
Cool. Okay, well, I guess I'll play some tunes. I'm going to start off with a tune that I just learned it. It's actually written by Bill Monroe, but it's kind of one of his lesser known tunes that I found. It's on this really great recording of a fiddler called James Bryan, who's just a beautiful fiddler from Alabama. And he learned this tune from Bill and recorded it on his album that's called Lookout Blues. And the tune's called Nanook of the North, which I guess Bill named it after the silent documentary called that came out, I think, in the 1920s or something like that. So I'll give a go on that one, and then I'll go into another old-time tune that's from a great Kentucky fiddle player named Sanford Kelly. Okay. I'm going to take these off, actually, so I can hear myself. Here we go.
It's so funny because I think when you guys we were clapping then, by the way. Just it's really funny because you kind of have to put the headphones on afterwards. That was awesome.
Thanks, Jen.
So cool. Yeah.
Over to you.
I want to make a request to you, Brittany. That tune that you taught my students. If you've not already got it planned.
I kind of like, that's the thing about when I learn tunes, like the tunes that I already know from like 10 years ago, those ones are in there, but the new ones, they go in and out a lot faster. So I
totally,
able to remember it.
I
But
totally
that is
know
a
the
great
feeling.
tune.
It's a wicked tune. Excellent. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt to play some tunes now. Yeah. And these are a couple that I wrote, and the last one is called Strummers Are £100,000 a Penny, after a delightful review that somebody left me on YouTube who clearly wanted me to learn a lot of finger picking and stop playing with a plectrum, which I haven't done. So, but I wrote them a tune instead, so there we go. So yeah, a set of tunes for you.
Wow. So cool.
Thanks very much. Yeah.
Crikey. Do you know, Jen, it's so funny. Like, I sometimes forget that you do folk music, because whenever we work together, we're just singing 80s power ballads, you know?
I do a lot of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, tunes are fun. It's I didn't start playing tunes until quite late on the guitar. I spend a lot of time playing chords, so the flat picking thing still. Well, I feel like it's relatively new. It's probably not really anymore, but yeah, it's kind of it's fun. I've been sitting in the house jamming along with me playing chords quite a lot, just jamming tunes. It's quite good crack. You get a bit jealous, you know, these tune players, like when you get stuck playing chords all the time.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I just bought 2 guitars in lockdown, so I haven't played tunes in about 11 months.
2 guitars.
Yeah.
I suppose you can't really have too many guitars, can you? That's the thing.
No.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, have you got another tune, Sam?
Yeah, I've got some. Well, what Brittany was just saying about the new tunes going out your head. Much quicker than the old ones. I've set myself this funny job of trying to find some new repertoire, and pretty much everything I'm going to play tonight I've never played. I don't think I've ever played in public. I learnt most of the tunes I'm doing tonight last week.
Yay!
Yeah, so I'll do some totally new tunes to me. I also saw in the comments actually Joni Blanton is watching from the upper, how do you say it, Potomac? How do you say that word?
I think it's Potomac, but I'm not sure either.
Cool. Well, hey Joni. Yeah, I was teaching on the upper Potomac fiddle retreat, and it was her husband Nick who sent me this manuscript of English tunes found in an American library, and I just kind of become completely obsessed with this collection of tunes, and so I also realised recently I only know one waltz, so I'm going to play you a few waltzes. 2 of them are from this funny book, this funny manuscript. So they're untitled traditional English waltzes. So there's one which is in F, and then there'll be an incredibly crass gear shift key change into A major. So we'll gloss over that, and then this tune. I don't know, it's not really a waltz, but in between lockdowns, I was very, very fortunate to be able to actually play some music socially with my friends Rob Harbour and Miranda Rutter, who just live about a mile over there. And we had some socially distanced tunes, and they played this third tune that I'm going to play, which is called Tweed Side. And they said that it's a tune that they learned from Andy Letcher, who's a wonderful bagpipe player. Anyway, long story short, I was going back over some recordings of an old summer school that I went to when I was 15, and lo and behold, at the end of this recording, there's me and Andy Letcher playing this tune, Tweed Side, and it had just gone out the other side of my head. So I just relearned it, and it comes from the Complete Tutor for the Pastoral or New Bagpipe. Or
excellent.
Whatever the heck that means. So, anyways, these might come out, or might not. We'll see if I can remember them. So, see you on the other side. Lovely. That in the comments there's one that says it's Potomac, and then another one straight afterwards that says it's Potomac. So there you go. So some waltzes then.
clap until you put your headphones on.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gorgeous.
Someone said "ouch" in the comments. I don't know what happened.
I don't know, but there was a lot of chat about
during
the place.
the key change.
Oh, the key. It was rank, wasn't it? Rancid. I tried to say rancid and rank at the same time. It didn't really work out. Yeah, cool. Brittany, what have you got?
I was going to try to do a little medley that will just basically be like one thing and then I'll stop and then do the other thing. So a very ungraceful medley, but I wanted to play something on the banjo just for fun. And I just learned this tune that I really like a lot. It comes from a fiddle player called P.T. Bell, who I hadn't heard of before, but I did this live show kind of like this, but just with two of us, with my fiddle hero Bruce Molsky, and we were like trying to figure out what we're going to do for the show, and he was saying, have you heard of this fiddler P.T. Bell? And I was like, no. And he thought it would be a good idea for us to both learn tunes from this guy and play them. So that was my introduction to this fiddle player from Texas. And then I just learned a bunch of the tunes because they were so good. So here's one of them on the banjo called Sugar in the Coffee. And then I'll pick up my fiddle and play another tune that I also really like that comes from a North Carolina fiddle player by the name of Estill Bingham. Okay. Oh yeah, headphones off. So we're gonna hear the banjo.
Keep clapping till the headphones are on.
Hey guys, that was fantastic. Thank you so much for a brilliant first half. We've been frantically jigging away back here backstage, and the comments are on fire this evening. You're all getting so much love. So do have a wee look when you get a chance. So we have reached the interval, and we are going to leave our lovely musicians to have a little break. So to our artist, you can go grab a drink or anything else that you need, and you'll have 5 minutes before you need to come back to us. So we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Viewers, I'm going to hand you over now to our wonderful Imi and Risa, who are the founders and owners of Green Note. They are the ones that book all the musicians and do all this fantastic programming here at Green Note. So they are going to give us all of the latest updates. Please welcome Imi and Risa. Yo.
Hello.
Hey, Emma.
Hello.
Hey, out there.
Hi everyone out there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What a great evening of
I
music.
know.
It's really putting me in a good mood, I have to say.
Such
great.
incredible players. Hey.
Yeah.
They're so good, right? Like nimble
They're
fingers
all
ahoy.
amazing.
Yeah.
There's too much talent in this room.
I
In
know,
this
it's
virtual
weird.
room. Too much.
It's going to blow up the internet.
All right, ladies, I'll leave you to it. I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks, Emma.
See you in a bit. Someone just said in the comments that it was their first, I don't know if you saw it was their first online gig, and they weren't sure whether it would be much different to watching a video. But it really felt different, and it felt live.
It does
and was
feel
really,
different, doesn't it?
It does, especially the
sometimes-
interaction between the
Exactly.
artists.
And especially when
Yeah.
you're watching it live, I find it feels, there's just an extra magic as well, I think.
Yep, they're playing right now the moment we're watching, you know,
Yeah,
from all different parts of the world.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is our little halftime announcements.
And there's a lot of new viewers out there
exactly.
tonight.
So welcome. It's
yeah.
really great to have you here, and it was so lovely. We love it when you type in the comments where you're watching from. So thank you all for letting us know. We've got people from all over the world tonight. So yeah, it's great to have you all here. We've been here every week, twice a week, on Wednesday and Friday nights since last April. So I think, what did we say? This is our 82nd
82nd,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're stalwarts of the, is that the word? I don't know. We're here twice a week, so please do join us again. We're always at 8 o'clock Wednesdays and Fridays, UK time. We're on all the social media, so follow, like, subscribe, do all of that. Our media handle is Green Note Music, where you'll find us everywhere. Apart from Twitter, it's just Green Note. So if you're not watching on your phone right now, just grab your phone and do it while you're watching, so you don't forget
And
to
subscribe
follow
to
us,
our
do
YouTube
all of
channel.
that. Subscribe.
Yeah,
Exactly.
subscribe
Just do
to
all
this.
of this. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of it.
Especially YouTube, because then you get reminders of these shows as well.
That's true. Oh, you're freezing a bit there. We also have a mailing list, which we only send 2 emails out a month, so we don't spam you, but we do just let you know about these shows and about what's happening in our actual venue, Green Note in Camden, London, which is not very much right now, but we will be back one of these days. And the shows, as we said, they're live right now, but they are available for a week afterwards to watch again, spread the words, catch up if you aren't able to watch live. So yeah, do check out our previous shows, and you can check our YouTube below for what we've got coming up as well. So
Yes, indeed. And just a few words now about how we run these shows, which is that we don't sell tickets for them. They're donation based, so we ask you that if you can and if you're able to please make a donation via our PayPal link, which you can find on YouTube and on Facebook, and I've just posted it also in the chat on the comments, so you can find it there. And if you don't have PayPal, just drop us an email and we can find another way for you to contribute. And the recommended donation is £10 per show, because as Risa said, we have these shows twice a week. But anything you can manage is, of course, hugely welcome and appreciated. And just so you know where your donations are going, the donations for each show are divided 4 ways, and that's between the 3 artists who are playing this particular evening, and the last quarter goes towards the running cost of this show. So paying our behind the scenes and things like that. So tonight we have the amazing Ali on cameras and
team
doing all the tech stuff, let's say. Yeah.
Exactly.
And just a few words about our upcoming shows. We've got, as Risa said, it's every Wednesday and Friday. So if you've joined us for the first time tonight, just know that there's many more shows like this in store. The next one is going to be
three different artists playing in the round, and it's Sorry, Karen. Oh, you've frozen, I think.
Yeah, another folk artist,
Emma,
Blair
you're freezing.
Dunlop.
I don't know if it's just for
and Bill
me. But,
with. Okay, you can take over talking about.
Okay, because I'm not sure if that was just
Yeah.
for me, but so I know people watching tonight will definitely want to know about the show in 2 weeks' time. When Brittany mentioned him, actually, Bruce Molsky is going to be on the show. So if you're enjoying tonight's show, you'll definitely want to tune in for that. It's with Bruce Molsky, Alison de Groot, and Jock Tidal. I don't know how you say this. Tidelessly. No, anyway, Jock and Vera, who are a British duo as well. So it's gonna he actually played at Green Note years ago with Martha Scanlon. So you might have caught him then. But that's 2 weeks today on the 24th of February. So definitely tune into that one. We've also got.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're moving again now. Do you want to?
Yeah, just I was going to say the next show is this Friday, which is Blair Dunlop, Jack Carty from Australia, and
Kirsty Merrin. Yeah.
Kirsty Merrin.
Oh, you're coming in and out. So I'm just going to mention that. Yeah, this Friday is Blair Dunlop, Kirsty Merrin, and Jack Carty. So it's another. If you're into folk music, I think you'll really enjoy that one too. We've also got The Horse Necks coming up, Willie Carlisle, Fiona Bevan, Austin Lucas, tons of great artists. So just tune in every Wednesday and Friday and you really won't be disappointed. It's a brilliant way of discovering new music. So, and with that, shall we get back to the music?
Yep.
Enjoy.
We shall. Thanks very much. That all sounds deeply fab. Looking forward to that. Nice to see your faces again, as always.
Good to see you.
And your avatar.
Good to see you. My waiting avatar. All right, ladies. We'll see you very soon.
Right.
Lots of love.
Thanks, Emma.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So we are now going to welcome back our fantastic artists. Please welcome back first to the stage, Miss Jenn Butterworth.
Hello.
Oh, unmuted. There we go. Hi, Jen. How are you doing?
Very good, very good. That was a lovely interval.
Good. That's what we like. Nice and refreshed. And next up, please welcome back to the stage, Sam Sweeney.
All right.
Hey, Sam. Watcha.
Hi, Emma. Hi, Jen.
Hiya. Beer on the go. That's what we like. Nice and relaxed.
That's a good idea.
And last but not least, please welcome back to the stage, Brittany Haas.
Woo! Hello.
Hi there.
Hey.
Oh, well, glad to have you back, you three. Please lead us sailing in smoothly into part 2. Jenn Butterworth, take it away, Jen.
Okie dokie. It's covers time. I sing quite a lot of random covers, and me and Sam have been doing quite a lot of random covers. Actually, you should watch this space for future covers. We've been doing lots of 80s classics, but yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of a crazy one. It's "I Want You Back" by the Jackson 5, but it's in 7/8, just to make it even more annoying. So yeah, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Your pretty faces always make you stand out in the crowd. Someone picked you from the bunch, one glance was all it took. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show you that I love you, won't you? Please let me back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now since I've seen you in her arms, I want you back. live without your love was one long sleepless night. Let me show you, boy, that I know wrong from right. That every street you walk on, I leave tear stains on the ground. Following the boy I didn't even want around. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show you that I love you, won't you? Please let me back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now since I've seen you in her arms, I want you back. Oh, I do now. I want you back, yeah. I want you back, na 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 na. I want you back, yeah. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show you that I love you, won't you? Please let me back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now since I've seen you in our arms, oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show you that I love you, won't you? Please let me back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. Now since I've seen you in our arms, I want you back. Oh, I do now. I want you back, yeah. I want you back, na 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 na. I want you back, yeah. I want you back. Oh, I do now. I want you back, yeah. I want you back, na 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 na. I want you back, yeah. I want you back.
Yeah.
Amazing. I kind of out of breath after that one. I've forgotten that you have to breathe a lot in that.
That's crazy. I remember, Jen, actually, do you remember, like, what was it, year 1 of the National Youth Folk Ensemble? And we had a campfire with marshmallows, and then you sang that, and then I think that's where me and you and Rob first did pop covers.
Totally.
Yeah.
What was it? Africa by Toto. That was probably in there, wasn't it?
Africa, yeah. And then I think we had a game of pin the sugar sachet on the glittery penguin as well.
A classic game played by many people across the world.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Are you doing a cover, Sam?
No, not really. People have asked if I'm going to sing. I don't sing.
Yes, you do.
Unless it's on a audio recording program that can be auto-tuned. No, I'm not going to sing. No, but I haven't like backed out completely out of the covers challenge. I just thought I'd play some tunes written by other people. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do. Hey, let's give this a crack. This is risky. This could go either way, but I'll play a tune written by Rob Harbron, who we've all met a bit. He wrote this tune, kind of wrote it. He says he adapted it from an old English tune, but frankly, he wrote it. I think it's just so different from the original. One of the most sublime tunes ever. So that's called St George's Day. I'll see if I can do that. And then there's a tune which a lot of people think is trad because it's so well known, but it was written by a guy called Martin Ellison, and it's called Herbert the Sherbet. And then, do you know, I was kind of scouting through my iTunes library to try and find some folk tune that might have been used in popular music, and remembered that, is it what, like track 8 on The Hounds of Love by Kate Bush has got the Jig of Life in the middle of it. So I was like, you know what, that's a cracking tune, so maybe I'll play a bit of Kate Bush in the middle, but it might not work. We'll see.
Excellent.
Yeah. So St George's Day, Herbert the Sherbet, and the Jig of Life. Yeah. All
Perfect combo.
Yeah, it sounds weird when you say them all together, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Headphones off. See you on the other side.
keep clapping going.
That was great.
Cool.
Awesome.
Does Kate Bush count?
Yes.
As a cover?
Totally.
Wicked. Wicked. Are you doing a cover, Brittany, or is that...
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I will attempt
Cool.
it. And when I get to the end, we can decide if we're gonna count it or not. Straight from the record. Okay, so I am in Nashville, so I'll do a song by the late great John Prine. This is, I mean, all of his songs are great, but this is a great one. So, here it goes.
Cool.
I'm gonna take this off again. I keep forgetting. I know a guy who's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused. He's got muscles in his head, ain't never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. He starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose. He beats his old lady with a rubber hose, and he takes her out to dinner and buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down into half an inch of water, and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator broke. The water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes. Naked as the eyes of the clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun came through the window. The ice all broke, and I stood up and laughed and thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water, and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. Oh. Thanks.
Oh, awesome. I was singing along at home.
Sweet, I wish I could have heard it.
I've been playing the guitar along to your tunes as well. It's been great fun.
What fiddle tuning are you in at the minute?
I'm in standard tuning.
Didn't sound like it just then. Crumbs. Nice.
Thanks.
So are we coming up to the final round, are we?
I think we are.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
That
time
did
flies.
pass as a cover, by the way. That totally gets the tick of cover.
Yeah.
Cool,
Obviously.
cool.
Far more than my effort.
I just never know when I start singing a song. I'm like, am I gonna just completely just trip over my tongue and like not be able to get the words out? It's so much better with a bow than with my mouth.
Oh man, it was cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
It's weird. I can play the guitar and sing at the same time, but I can't play the fiddle and sing at the same time. It's really hard. Must be a different kind of motor function thing.
I want to hear you play the fiddle.
No, you don't.
Oh, she's really, really good. I remember you did it. Did you? Was it last year, Jen? You did like it's sort of, you were doing like an online diary of trying to...
Oh, trying to practice a bit more, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was
and
sort
then
of
I
thinking...
stopped.
But you put up a video and I was like, okay, Jen, she's just learning. And then you put up this, it was the Iron Bell, right? By Archie.
Mm-hmm.
And then and you just played this thing and I was like, oh my goodness me, you're really, really good.
Yeah, I could definitely play some tunes, but yeah, I need to practice. I built a website pretty much just so that I could practice the fiddle. Yeah. So I've just been sitting doing that. It's good in between Zoom meetings. When you're muted, you can just sit and play fiddle tunes while you wait for somebody else to join you. That's good. Oh, well, I'm going to attempt something a bit mental. Just when you thought that I Want You Back was mental, this is like a different kind of mental, I suppose. It's a song that I found on this album, sung by Mary Black, and it's called Anarchy Gordon. And I've spent the afternoon making a slightly weird synth backing track to play along with. So I'm going to do it. See what happens. This is like a total new thing. Both singing with backing tracks and writing them and attempting the whole thing at the same time. So we'll see what happens. But this is, you're my guinea pigs for this. Okay. Harking as bonny, there lives my love it lies on him and will not remove. It will not remove, oh, for all that I have done, and I never will forget my love, Anarchy. For Anarchy Gordon, he's bonny and he's rough. He'd entice any woman that ever he saw. He'd entice any woman, and so he has done me, and I never will forget my love, Anarchy. Down came her father, standing by the door, saying, Jeannie, you are trying the tricks of a whore. You care nothing for a man who cares so very much for thee. You must marry Lord Sultan and leave Anarchy. For Anarchy Gordon, he is barely but a man, although he may be pretty. Oh, but where are his lands? Oh, the Sultan's lands are broad, and his towers they run high. You must marry Lord Sultan and leave Anarchy. With Anarchy Gordon, I beg for my bread, and before Mary Sultan is gold to my head. With gold to my head and gowns fringed to the knee, and I'll die if I don't get my love, Anarchy. You who are my parents, to a church you made me bring, but in your bed, Lord Sultan, I'll never bear a song. To a son or a daughter, I'll never bow my knee, and I'll die if I don't get my love, Anarchy. and from church she was brought home. And when she and her maidens so merry should have been, when she and her maidens so merry should have been, she went into her chamber and she cried all alone. Come to bed now, Jeannie, my honey and my sweet, for to style you my mistress, it would be so sweet. Be it mistress or Jeannie, all is all the same to me. Oh, but in your bed, Lord Sultan, I never will lie. And down came her father, and he spoke her with renown, saying, you who are her maidens, go loosen up her gowns. But she fell down to the floor, so close down by his knee, saying, Father, look, I'm dying for my love, Anarchy. The day that Jeannie married was the day that Jeannie died, and the day that young Anarchy came home from the tide. And down came her maidens, wringing up their hands, saying, oh, you've been so long, you've been so long on the sands, so long on the sands, so long on the floods. You have married your Jeannie, and now she lies dead. You who are her maidens, come take me by the hand and lead me to the chamber that my love she lies in. And he's kissed her cold lips till his heart has turned to stone, and he's died in the chamber that his love she lies in. Thanks.
Gorgeous. Nice synth track. That was really cool.
Oh, cheers. Yep, totally new learning curve, but it's nice to try it out with humans listening.
Yeah, man. My subs were flapping on the when it got really bassy. That was
really?
Cool. Yeah, no, like nice flapping. It was good.
Nice flapping. Excellent.
Really nice. Oh, Jen, you've changed. I can't play what I was going to play.
How come?
Well, you just mellowed everything out in a lovely kind of. I'm going to play something different, I think. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, all right. I'll play this. I think, unless Brittany, like, what's your last tune going to be? Is it super lively or?
I was gonna do probably. Well, I have the one tune that is lively, but I was gonna maybe play a slow tune before it.
Cool.
So a medley, slow into fast.
Wicked.
Do you want me to go
Does that help
now
in your
and then
decision?
like cleanse the palate so you can do whatever you wanted to do?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, I'll go. It's fine. I'll play a tune that I found in this old English collection called Thompson's Country Dances, and it's a tune with a very silly name. It's called Red and All Red, but I thought that was silly, so I just call it Red. I mean, what is red and all red? What does that mean, you know?
None more red. It's like, seriously red.
This is like the reddest thing you've ever seen. Anyway, so a little tune called Red. And then, crikey, Jen, you'll be sick of this tune, I'm going to play the Maid of the Mill, which is the one I taught your
Yay!
students, on 2 occasions, I think. But it's an old Morris tune called The Maid of the Mill. For me, it is the most perfect example of a tune. I just adore it. And then I'll probably go into a tune called the Upton on 7 Stick Dance. And I actually learned the Maid of the Mill and the Upton on 7 Stick Dance for Boss Morris. And I know that Alex is watching because she's commented. But Boss Morris are the local Morris team here, all-female Morris team, and I've been very, very lucky to play with them on a couple of occasions. And they dance to these tunes, so I learned them for Boss Morris. Yeah, I'll go for it, I guess. Cool, headphones off. I don't know if there's any truth in this, but I've been told by a couple of people that the Upton on 7 Stick Dance is actually an old Appalachian fiddle tune that's been made into a Morris dance tune. But I have no idea if that's actually true. I think it's called 3 Sisters, or a certain number of sisters. It was collected by Maud Carpelese, apparently. So there you go. Cool.
on, Sam.
Oh, thanks.
Such cool timing. Like,
yeah, that's gorgeous. There's a couple comments for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody wants you to wish a happy birthday to somebody.
Oh, yeah, Catherine. Catherine, happy birthday. I hope you're having a fabulous time. What's the other one? Can someone remind me what the last time of Sam's is called? It was Red made... Oh, the Upton on 7 stick dance. And hi, Liz. Cool. Fantastic. Wicked. So, Brittany, what have you got to finish off?
Well, maybe I'll actually just play the fast one because that was so pretty. I think I don't need to do I think I can just go for it. So I'm gonna play a tune that I used to know, but I'd kind of forgotten how to play it, and I just recently relearned it. It's written by my other favorite fiddle player, other than Bruce, that I was talking about before, who you should all watch when he comes and does his Green Note show. And that's Daryl Anger, who wrote this tune, and it's on a record that he made a while ago with a band called Psychograss. I think you can still get that record, but it is on YouTube as well. And the tune is called Jeremy Reel. So yeah, I'll give that one a go. And I should say, I've never actually been to the Green Note, but it seems so lovely, and I'm so glad to be a part of this series. It's really cool that they're doing this. So thank you guys. Thanks everybody at Green Note, and thanks to Sam and Jenn for having me, and thank you to Carl for dealing with my ancient computer and my technical difficulties. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Club Passim, actually. The vegan menu thing reminds me of the old restaurant that used to be connected to this, the folk club in Boston. Anyways, sounds yummy, and I hope to make it there in real life someday.
It is super cool. It's one of the coolest venues. You should definitely, one day you should go. I haven't played there for years, but like it is amazing. And also the best coffee in London is directly opposite the front door of the Green Note.
Nice.
And Cecil Sharp House is round the corner, so you can go and look through the Vaughan Williams Memorial Library should you wish. Like it's the best bit of, well, it's the only bit of London that doesn't stress me out. It's lovely. Yeah, you should go.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's just do the same thing there one day. Okay, here's the Jeremy Reel. I lost it there for a minute in the middle, but
That was so cool.
That was crazy. What's it called again?
Jeremy Real.
Wow. And the album, say that I've got a memory like a sieve.
Oh, well, the band's called Psychograss, and I actually forget which album of theirs it's on. I think it's the one called Like Minds.
Cool. I'm going to check it out.
Oh, that was great. Thank you all so much for a really fantastic foot stamping show.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you. Viewers, I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I have. Please do feel free to send the link on to friends or family to watch it again as much as you like. The show stays online for everybody to watch for the next 7 days. I'm going to ask all the artists a bit about what they've been up to lately, but before I do that, I want to remind everybody watching that, as Imi and Risa mentioned earlier, these shows are not ticketed, they're donation-based. So if you've been watching, we'd like to ask you to make a donation if you're able to via the PayPal link, which the ladies have posted below and in the comments box as well. We suggest an amount of £10, but whatever you're able to give will be very much appreciated indeed. Your donation will be divided 4 ways between the 3 artists that you've just watched and the green note for the running costs of these live shows. Your support means a great deal to us all and in the current climate, for as you can imagine, I'm sure. So now we have come to the bit in the evening that's like a virtual chat with the artists around the merch table at the end of the gig, and they're going to tell us all about what they've been up to lately. And we're all very keen to hear your news and find out where we can hear your music. So, Jen, I know that you've got a Patreon page with lots of goodies on there, and you've told me that you've recently started a new website for tune players. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I have, because I guess since all the gigs stopped, it's like, what on earth do you do if you play accompaniment for other people when you're now stuck at home and not able to play with other people? So I decided that I probably am not the only person to be feeling like that. And I thought maybe creating a big catalogue of backing tracks for tunes might be nice for people to play along with. So I launched this website earlier in January, actually, not very long ago. And it's got a wee bunch of tunes on it, but I'm recording backing tracks all the time for different tunes, so it's a nice thing.
That sounds like a very nice thing. It's a really brilliant idea. And Sam, I know that you've recently released a new album. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, I mean it's not all, I guess it's not really that recent, but it just feels recent because all the tours have been cancelled. So like, it came out 4 days into the first national lockdown, and then all the tours were cancelled, and so we've still never played it live in front of an audience. But it's called Unearth Repeat, and a couple of the tunes I played tonight are on there. And yeah, so that's, people can get that if they want off my website. But fingers crossed, I've been talking to my agent today and yesterday, and I'm really hoping that some of the May gigs that have been rescheduled are still going to happen.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, socially distanced and streamed and stuff. But yeah, so hopefully there'll be some gigs coming in May for that, and then rescheduled from last November, December to this coming November, December. And for those in the chat who were referring to the song that I sing in the shower with Rob and Jen, not in the shower with Rob and Jen, but keep your eyes peeled on social media for Valentine's Day. There might be a treat might be a treat for you.
Well, we look forward to that. Thanks, Sam. And Brittany, I hear that you're currently working on some new music with Hooktail. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, that's my band. We write original instrumental music, and we had a record that came out at the beginning of last year that we would have been touring this whole time, but we've just kind of hunkered down and done, a live stream here and there, but mostly been kind of doing our own thing, and now we're just starting to write some new music together to make probably an EP that will get made in the next couple of months. And so keep your eyes peeled, and that'll be out eventually.
Okay, well, that's great. We look forward to that. That sounds brilliant. I'm glad that you're keeping busy and productive during lockdown. That's what it's all about, right? Yeah. Well, it's been a fast and furious, finger-picking good show tonight. I hope you've all enjoyed tonight. I know, right? I've become one of those. I hope you've all enjoyed tonight's show too. So, for the last time, we'll say goodbye and a thank you very much to the terrific Jenn Butterworth. And goodbye, and thank you very much to the wonderful Sam Sweeney. And goodbye, and thank you very much to the awe-inspiring Brittany Haas.
Thank you, it was so fun. Take care.
Thank you, I'm glad you had fun. Good. So thank you all for joining us tonight. A big thank you to Imi and Risa, as always, and to Ali and Carl for working their tech magic behind the scenes on the sound and the cameras tonight. We are here every Wednesday and Friday with a fantastic new lineup for every show. Thank you very much for tuning in, you wonderful people. Good night to you all, and we'll see you back here very soon.